Today we are going to be learning about some of the most endangered species in the world. So this image you see here is a Saolas, but we will get to that later. Okay, let's start off with the North Atlantic right whale, critically endangered. Less than 350 individuals. Not a lot. Then we have the Cross River gorilla, less than 300 individuals critically endangered. The Amur leopard, less than 100 to 130 individuals critically endangered. The Javan rhino, less than 60 individuals critically endangered. The Hainan gibbon, less than 35 individuals critically endangered. Sumatran rhino, less than 30 individuals critically endangered. Now we're going into the endangered. Okay. Number 7, we have red wolf, less than 23 to 31 individuals. Endangered, listed as endangered under the ESA. Number 8, Viquetta, less than 10 individuals. I did do a video on the Viquettas, so go ahead and watch that. Critically endangered, the northern white rhino, either extinct or, well, it's 2 individuals in the wild, only 2 females in captivity. So they're either extinct in the wild or there's only 2. But there are 2 females in captivity. Critically endangered, possibly extinct in the wild, like I said. Number 10, the most endangered animal on Earth. A few dozen to a few hundred, likely far fewer than 750, possibly just tens. Critically endangered. The Saolas. So note this. The Saolas is one of the most mysterious and rare mammals on Earth, with no accurate formal surveys, possibly due to its elusive nature and remote habitat. Estimates vary widely, but many believe the number to be extremely low, potentially fewer than 100 individuals, and possibly only a few dozen. The last confirmed camera trap evidence of a live Saolas was in 2013. This places it among the most critically endangered, if not the most endangered, land mammals. The northern white rhino has effectively 0 wild individuals left, making it extinct in the wild, EW, for all practical purposes, with a few remaining in captivity. This is kind of crazy. But let's learn more about the Saolas, shall we? I think that's a good idea. Like, we need to know about Saolas, right? So let's see. Let's find out. So, the Saolas, often called the Asian unicorn, is one of the world's rarest and most mysterious large mammals found only in the remote Annamite Mountains of Vietnam and Laos. Discovered by science as recently as 1992. Very little is known about this critically endangered species. Saolas have a sleek, dark brown to reddish-brown coat with a striking white markings on their face, resembling a mask. They possess Okay, what? They possess long, parallel, and sharply pointed horns, which can grow up to 50 centimeters, 20 inches long, and are found on both males and females. Very interesting. They are medium-sized bovid, standing about 80 to 100 centimeters, 31 to 39 inches tall at the shoulder and weighing between 80 to 100 kilograms, 176 to 220 pounds. The swallow inhabits dense, wet, evergreen, or mixed deciduous forests, typically at altitude between 400 and 1,000 meters above sea level, and is often found near rivers and streams. They are exceptionally shy and elusive, avoiding human contact. Swallows are primarily solitary animals, though they are occasionally seen in small groups of 2 or 3, likely a mother and calf. They are believed to be most active during the day, particularly in the mornings and late afternoons. The swallow is listed as critically endangered by the IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. The exact population size is unknown due to their secretive nature, but estimates suggest the total population is very low, possibly as few as a few dozen individuals. The primary threats to swallows' survival are human-related. The main threat is being caught in wire snares indiscriminately set by local hunters for other animals like wild boar and deer to supply the commercial bushmeat trade. Swallow are bycatch in the widespread snaring epidemic. Deforestation for agriculture, logging, and infrastructure development, example roads, mines, encroaches on their remote habitat, pushing them into smaller, isolated areas and making them more accessible to hunters. Inability to thrive in captivity. Oh, wasn't meant to say that. Well, all swallows known to have been taken into captivity have died within a few months, making traditional captive breeding programs unfeasible as a standalone solution. Local ranger teams work to actively remove snares from key Sola habitats. Efforts are underway to strengthen and expand existing nature reserves in the Annamite Mountains, working with local communities to provide alternate livelihoods and raise awareness about swallows' plight. The Swallow Working Group, SWG, a network of experts from the IUCN Species Survival Commission, is coordinating research efforts to better understand the species and develop a comprehensive conservation plan. A new strategy involves a specialized conservation breeding program for swallow at a dedicated centers within their range countries, integrating with in situ, in the wild, protection of efforts to save the species from the brink of extinction. So that's all about swallows, and you I hope you have learned more about this very rare species. Um, and I hope you share this video with others, because I want to raise as much awareness as I can for these babies, these magnificent babies. Um, I'm going to be doing other videos on other endangered species, like the ones I listed earlier. And I hope you'll watch those ones, and I hope you enjoyed listening to this one. So, thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!